No grief for anybody this year. Oh. No grief for yourself. Safe. Hi guys, you're welcome back to my channel, guys. Happy New Year first, because 2023 has been a ride, and this is 2024. I'm super excited to make my first video for the year, official first video, and I'm really glad that I could make it up to this point. And so yeah, if you're new here, why not subscribe, join the train, join this family, watch other of my videos, subscribe for premium content, maximum enjoyment, because this year is going to be personal between me and you. So it's a personal year. It's a personal, really, really personal year. And I come to you with, good news as usual. I come to share some tips which you will find helpful for the year. Some habits you can take on, just tips basically that you use to journey for the year. And I hope you stay up to the end of this video to watch out and listen for those tips, because they will be helpful. So the number one on my list, and this has been the most viral tip flying all around, but it comes in different contexts. The first tip I'll be sharing with you guys is no grief for anybody this year. Oh. And yeah, I know this has been flying all around. I don't even know who came up with this will I call it a line, with this pickup line. It's not, is it a pickup line? No. But yeah, I don't know who came up with it. It's just anonymous. But then no grief for anybody. And this line can be used in various endeavors, in various forms. But one way I would say you should use it, because as I'm telling you, as I'm giving you the tips, I will also tell you guys how to apply it. When applying it, I'm not saying you should be stubborn. I'm not saying you should do a giddy, although there are some, parts or forms in which you need to display violence, because even the Bible says, the violent taketh it by force. But that's not where we are not engaging in violence this year, except necessary or if necessary. So one way I would advise you all, my family members, my loves, to use it is use it wisely. Use it for yourself, for you, because guys, this year I made up my mind, or I've made up my mind not to sleep and oversleep. God help me. Because see, no grief for your unhealthy habits, no grief for stagnation, no grief for those things, those baggages. No grief for anybody this year, not even yourself. Don't compromise. Make sure you are disciplined, and no grief for yourself, really. All those unhealthy routines, unhealthy habits, leave them aside this year. All things are passed away. If you must make progress this year, no grief for yourself. Safe. The second tip is set boundaries, and this is something that is also linked with no grief for anybody. So, all of those compromise you make. There are some things that you cannot compromise, and all of those things. But all of those disrespectful, things you harbor, you accept. No grief for anybody this year. Really, guys, no grief for anybody. In as much as yes, you are a Christian, and all of those. Christianity is not stupidity. We are not fools. So strike a balance, set boundaries, healthy boundaries, and speak your mind in a polite way anyways. Set boundaries, make sure that people don't disrespect you and don't disrespect anybody, to be honest, because respect is reciprocal. So basically set boundaries, things you want to improve on, you want certain things to stop, set boundaries, and this year will be smooth for you. To be like milk. The next thing I'll say is this year is personal. Hey, it's a personal year, every man for himself. And I feel like if you develop this mindset, you will make much progress this year, because I've come to understand that family or no family, friends or no friends, I know, yeah, your family are supposed to be there for you, your friends, your loved ones, and people around you. But if you develop a mindset that every man for himself, you will switch to survival mode. I'm telling you, you will not depend on anybody, and you'll be quick to adjust. That is one thing I'm learning, and I hope to implement this year. Hey, wait. My chain has chose to disgrace me, so I removed it. Like I was saying, if you develop that mindset, you switch to survival mode. There's nothing that will shake you. I'm not saying nothing, circumstances will not come, and I'm not saying you should be on your own, because obviously people need people. We need people. Humans need humans, yeah. But be quick to adjust. Be quick to switch on your survival mode, and you'll be fine, my loves, my G's, my guys, my ladies, you'll be fine. Another thing or mindset I think you should have this year is no comparison. You are in your lane, I'm in my lane. By the time you begin to compare, oh, this person's content has gone wild and this, that, I'm not saying that don't look at what other people are doing, but there's a clear difference between looking at, the success of others and comparing. Rather, celebrate people wins, give people their flowers, and expect that your own flower will come, because like they say, all fingers are not equal. And that person that you're even looking at saying, oh, she's this, oh, she has everything put together, oh, he has everything put together, the person you're comparing yourself with is also comparing themselves or their self with another person. So just be you, have role models, whatever you see in a person's life that you like and you would like to emulate, take from them. The things that you don't want, leave it aside. Chicken now. The next thing I'll say is you are your first and your biggest cheerleader. Yes, people would appreciate whenever they see your works and all of those things, but if people don't, you are your first and biggest cheerleader. So whenever you know that you've attained a height, or you've made progress, just give just give yourself a pat at the back and tell yourself you are doing well. This is something I do because sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough, or I've not done enough, or I'm not giving enough. But the comments you guys drop, you guys are the best. You guys are wonderful. And even when I don't see those comments, I tell myself, Joy, you are doing well, you are doing great, you're going to be successful, you've done well. I give myself a pat on the back. So this year, whatever level or whatever thing you bag, whatever win you bag, make sure you give yourself a pat on the back. Make sure you take it easy on yourself, because sometimes we are so hard on ourselves and we forget and we do not see that we are actually making progress or we are doing great things, and all of those stuff. So give yourself a pat on the back. Tell yourself, I'm my biggest cheerleader and I support myself and I know I will win. Confirm those words. Make bold affirmations about what you want to see. And I tell you, this year is a win. That's our slogan this year on this channel. This year is a win. We will win on every side. Before we move to the next tip, I would say that people don't see the BTS, which is the behind the scenes. So celebrate your win, my love. You are not doing too much. You are not being extra. I would say do you, basically. Don't overshare things you don't want to put on the internet. Don't let it reach the internet. Your wins that you want to really celebrate them. If you want to keep things very low, keep things low, but celebrate your small and your big wins in whatever and whichever way you can, because life is short, like they say. But yeah, celebrate your wins. Another thing I'll say is no people pleasing. And yeah, this indirectly hits my table. I don't know if it's the same thing, but I feel like not being able to say no to people is indirect no pleasing. I say no pleasing. I feel like not being able to say no to people is indirect people pleasing, because those decisions you need to make when you need to say no, if you don't say no and all of those stuff, you are indirectly trying to please the person. So yeah, some people have the inability to say no to people, and I very much fall into that category. I can say for a fact that sometimes I find it's very difficult to say no. Don't displease yourself in order to please others. I know as a Christian you put others first, Jesus first, others, and then you. But there are some certain toxic situations that you need to say no to, and even your faith self does not agree with it. So my dear brethren, learn to Say no to people when you need to say no. Say yes when you need to say yes. No people pleasing this year. We are dropping it behind. All things are passed away. This is 2024. If you must win this year, you need to say no. You need to say yes at specific times. That's on it, period. The last but not the least, and this should be the first, is gratitude. Let 2024 be a year of gratitude. Gratitude all the way. Be grateful for the small wins. I saw a video on TikTok, and this lady had a kind of like a testimony jar where she puts in all her testimonies. If you need to get sticky notes, write down your, I think I'm even going to start that. I will start that this year. Get sticky notes, whatever God has done for you through the year, in the midst of the year, just write them down and put them into your testimony jar. And you just discover when you feel like you are, God has not done anything, or you've not accomplished anything, and the year is almost over, or middle of the year, quarter of the year, go back to that testimony jar and read them, and you see that truly God has come through for me in several ways. Because I feel like we forget that this is what God has done for me. This is how He came through for me, and then we look at the dark side rather than the bright side. So this year, choose to look at the bright side, and the bright side is gratitude. Be grateful for every win this year, big or small, because a win is a win. Thank you, and God bless you. What a way to sign out from this video. Yeah, so I'm really excited because this year is our year, not just my year, really. It's our year, and I hope that we are able to, deliver this year content back to back, consistency, love, all of those good stuff, good things, basically good tidings, and I hope we all win. Please subscribe to my channel. If you're new here, like I said at the beginning of this video, make sure you give this video a like, subscribe to this channel, share this video with 1 or 2 persons, tell a friend to tell another friend. I hope to see you guys soon. Fingers crossed. We are consistent this year by the grace of God. I'll leave you with this. A win is a win. I love you, but God loves you absolutely more. Till I come your way again, keep being a baby boy, a baby girl that you are. Keep winning, my love. Bye.